As the Republican National Convention rolled around in Milwaukee, an unlikely star took the spotlight. Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz took social media by storm, not because of his eloquent remarks, but because of the dramatic change in his face. What happened to Matt Gaetz's appearance? Discover the story behind his sudden transformation and the reactions to it. When Matt Gaetz took the stage at the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee, no one could have guessed that the event would be remembered for more than his political speech. Instead, all the attention seemed to be on the Florida congressman's strange appearance. Despite being a political celebrity, Gaetz shocked the world that night when his face appeared markedly different from the previous days. As Matt Gaetz took the stage, a noticeable change in his appearance immediately caught his attention. Gaetz's face became smooth, completely wrinkle-free, replaced by nearly perfect skin. His facial features were also tweaked, making his face look much younger and more vibrant than before. In particular, Gaetz's eyebrows, which had been naturally arched, were now sharp and seemed to defy gravity, a change that was hard for viewers to ignore. While these features had previously been part of Gaetz's charm, they had now undergone a significant transformation, making his face noticeably different. As the camera zoomed in, a sense of surprise quickly spread throughout the hall. On television screens across the country, viewers could not help but notice Gaetz's new look. Audiences, online followers, and critics were quick to react. Gaetz's photos and videos were widely shared on social media platforms, becoming a hot topic of discussion. Debate and speculation immediately erupted on social media platforms. Online communities were quick to compare Gaetz to bizarre figures from various fields, from famous cartoon characters to aliens. Memes mocking Gaetz' change in appearance quickly went viral, creating a huge wave of public attention. However, the attention was not only focused on humorous comments and mocking memes. The big question that many people asked was whether Gaetz had actually undergone plastic surgery to achieve this new look, or could it just be the result of excessive intervention from makeup artists? These speculations made the story even more complicated and interesting. As videos and photos of Gaetz's speech continued to be widely shared, curiosity only grew. Questions about his change in appearance did not stop at comments from the public and the audience, but also attracted the attention of experts in the plastic surgery and beauty industry. Doctors, dermatologists, and experts in the industry were quick to speak up, offering different theories to explain the cause of Gaetz's sudden change in appearance. Some have suggested that he may have gone plastic surgery, while others have speculated that the change may be the result of skin resurfacing or non-surgical cosmetic procedures. The story of Gaetz's physical transformation is not only a political event, but also a hot topic that has been thoroughly analyzed and discussed by the media. Questions related to the appearance of public figures have gone beyond being a personal matter and have become an integral part of their media and image-building strategies. With humorous comments, debates about whether Gaetz underwent plastic surgery, and public interest in the change, the story of Gaetz's new look has become a hot topic of discussion not only in the political world, but also in the beauty industry. Is there any real change behind Gaetz's new look? This question will continue to be a topic of interest to many people in the coming time. When Matt Gaetz's face suddenly became a hot topic during the Republican National Convention, his dramatic transformation not only caught the attention of political watchers, but also caused the medical community, especially plastic surgeons and dermatologists, to speak out. The public attention to Gaetz's new look has prompted many experts to give detailed assessments of these changes and explain the cosmetic procedures that may have been used. Dr. Gary Modicay, a renowned plastic surgeon, was one of the first to share his views on this phenomenon. With many years of experience in the industry, especially in performing surgeries on celebrities, Dr. Modicay did not hesitate to give his opinions on the dramatic changes in Gaetz's face. These changes, he said, appear to be the result of Botox, a popular filler used to reduce wrinkles and improve skin elasticity. What Dr. Modicay noticed most clearly was the change in Gaetz's forehead. Previously, Gates's face had natural wrinkles, but now his forehead was smooth and shiny, reflecting the light from the stage lights. This, Dramotiki said, is a clear sign of Botox use, especially when it is injected close to an important event like the Republican National Convention. This is a sign of a large dose of Botox, Dr. Madeki explained. We often see this when people get Botox too close to an important event when they want their face to look perfect for the cameras. However, he also warned that if Botox is injected too close to the event, it can cause unwanted side effects, such as an unnatural or puffy appearance, which can make the user look unusual and unnatural. In addition to Botox, Dr. Madeki also noticed another noticeable change in Gaetz' brow curve. Previously, his eyebrows were naturally shaped, but now they have become sharp and unusually curved, reminiscent of the distinctive shapes of characters in science fiction movies, such as those in the Star Trek series. This change has led the plastic surgeon to hypothesize that Gaetz may have had a thread lift procedure to make his eyebrows curve up in a perfectly straight line. This thread lift method can create a perfect curve, making the eyebrows look sharper and slimmer, creating a more distinctive and prominent look than before. Gaetz' transformation has not only been a topic of discussion on social media platforms, but has also been the subject of analysis by dermatologists and estheticians. Doctors have also debated whether non-surgical treatments like fillers or Botox may have contributed to Gaetz' new look. Some have also pointed out that in addition to Botox and thread lifts, procedures like microneedling or skin lightening treatments can also help smooth out the skin and reduce the signs of rapid aging. However, beyond the attention to cosmetic procedures, Gaetz' change in appearance has sparked a larger discussion about how politicians and other celebrities use cosmetic procedures to shape their image. The question is not just about whether Gaetz has had cosmetic surgery, but also about how these procedures are changing the way we perceive and judge people in the public eye, especially those in positions of power like Gaetz. The story of Gaetz' change in appearance has attracted attention not only from cosmetic experts, but also from the general public, creating a wave of speculation and debate on social media platforms. Questions about whether there is any cosmetic intervention behind Gaetz' new look remain a hot topic, and no one knows for sure what the truth behind it is, although experts have come up with different theories. Other beauty experts were quick to offer their opinions on Matt Gaetz' transformation. One plastic surgeon explained that a common mistake people make when preparing for a big event is getting Botox or fillers weeks in advance, hoping to achieve the perfect look. However, fillers can be unstable immediately, and if not treated properly, they can cause unnatural or even exaggerated results in a short period. Gaetz' dramatic facial transformation seems to be a prime example of rushing into plastic surgery, resulting in a noticeable change in appearance in a short period. Social media was quick to react, offering different theories about the cause of the change. While some believe it is the result of plastic surgery, others believe that excessive use of makeup or other beauty treatments has caused this transformation. Although it was only a small part of a major political event, Matt Gaetz' change in appearance has become a hot topic, causing people to talk not only about politics, but also about the trend of plastic surgery and its impact on the image of celebrities. 2 weeks after the shocking events at the Republican National Convention, Dr. Michael Saltower, also known as Dr. Miami, provided a detailed and incisive analysis of Gaetz' change in appearance. Dr. Saltower, who is known for his plastic surgery skills and social media savvy, explained that Botox, one of the common cosmetic procedures Gaetz may have had, typically takes about a week to take full effect. This suggests that Gaetz' change in appearance may have been the result of a cosmetic procedure performed very close to the event. He also suggested that the procedure was performed so quickly, just days before the big event, that Gaetz' skin had not had time to settle, leading to the unexpected results. While he cannot be certain, He suggests that this rush may have left Gaetz's face looking unnatural and disharmonious. The discussion deepened when Dr. Corey L. Hartman, a renowned dermatologist, joined the conversation. The doctor often pointed out that cosmetic procedures for men have different characteristics than those for women, and if these techniques are not applied properly, the results can create an inappropriate appearance, sometimes with an undesirable feminine tone. He noted that Gaetz's appearance could be a combination of several procedures, including Botox injections in the forehead and around the eyes, fillers in the cheeks and lips, and possibly a chemical peel or laser treatment. While these procedures can help create a smoother, more youthful appearance, if not performed carefully, they can also have unwanted side effects, making the results look too stiff or unnatural. However, all plastic surgeons agree that the problem is not the treatments themselves, but the way they are performed. Experts assert that, especially for celebrities and politicians, a lack of sophistication in plastic surgery can lead to serious, sometimes irreversible, consequences. When a person's appearance is a public subject, every little detail can make a strong impression and have a lasting impact on their career. One of the important lessons from Matt Gaetz's incident at the Republican National Convention, RNC, is the importance of subtlety and timing in plastic surgery. This is especially important when individuals are under intense public scrutiny, where even small changes can be exaggerated and become a topic of controversy. Politically, Gaetz's incident is not only a reflection of the lack of care in plastic surgery, but also a reminder of the importance of image for politicians, especially in the Republican Party. In today's climate, concern for appearance is no longer just vanity, but has become a clear political strategy. Personal image, with all the attention it attracts, has become a powerful tool in building a political career. For politicians, appearance not only affects personal perception, but can also determine the success or failure of a political campaign. Therefore, taking care of appearance is not simply a matter of satisfying aesthetic needs, but also an important part of the strategy to impress and win the trust of voters. This incident also reflects a larger trend in modern politics, where politicians are not only concerned with policies and views, but also with building a perfect image to easily connect with the public. In today's political world, where personal image can directly affect one's career, changes in appearance, whether small or large, can have a big impact on how the public and the media perceive an individual. Their image, expressed through their appearance and how they present themselves in the media, plays an important role in shaping their political careers. Gaetz, with this change in appearance, unintentionally became a symbol of the complexity between politics and aesthetics, a profound lesson in caution and strategy in the modern political world. In recent years, a notable trend has been the rise of prominent Republican politicians actively improving their appearance through cosmetic procedures. This not only reflects a change in personal aesthetics, but is also closely linked to how these politicians project their image in a context where social media and high-definition television dominate political life. Maintaining a perfect and youthful image has become an important part of their media strategy. Kimberly Guilfoyle, a former Fox News personality and wife of Donald Trump Jr., is a prime example. Her dramatic changes in appearance over the years have left many people almost unrecognizable from the image she cultivated during her early years in the media industry. Cosmetic procedures such as Botox, facelifts, and skin resurfacing have helped her achieve a more youthful and refreshed appearance, but have also raised questions about the extent to which modern aesthetics can shape the image of public figures. As politicians and celebrities continue to alter their appearance to fit the public's needs, the big question remains whether these enhancements help them build a stronger connection with voters or simply help them maintain an image that fits modern aesthetic trends. However, Kim Guilfoyle is not alone. Donald Trump, the former president of the United States, who has long been known for his media persona, is another figure for whom appearance has become an integral part of his media strategy. Speculation surrounding Trump's use of hair transplants and other cosmetic procedures is no longer a secret. His proactive approach to maintaining a fresh and strong appearance has become part of his image-building strategy. As in politics, image is not just a secondary factor, but also a key factor in attracting voters' attention. In addition to Trump, another example in the Republican Party is George Santos, a congressman from New York. Santos, who has been controversial not only because of his controversial background, but also because of his changing appearance, has become the focus of public attention. His constant changes in appearance have led many to suspect that he has used cosmetic surgery to improve his appearance. From facelifts to changing hairstyles, Santos's appearance has always attracted attention, becoming one of the factors that is discussed no less than the mistakes he has made in his political career. It is impossible not to mention the change in appearance of the chairwoman of the Republican National Committee, RNC, Ronna McDaniel. Ms. McDaniel's constant appearance with a youthful and vibrant appearance has become one of the hotly discussed topics in the middle management of the Republican Party. Notably, the change reflects not only a need to maintain a fresh appearance, but also a broader trend in conservative politics, where politicians face enormous pressure to appear strong and youthful. These changes, while not new, have helped McDaniel maintain her position in the party and attract media attention. The prominence of appearance among GOP politicians is not just an isolated phenomenon, but also reflects a deep tension within the party. Republicans have long portrayed themselves as the party of traditional values, rejecting vanity and elements they consider antithetical to moral values. However, in a context where high-definition television and social media platforms are so powerfully influencing personal image, maintaining a youthful, healthy, vibrant appearance is no longer a choice, but a requirement. Politicians in this party, whether they like it or not, have had to accept that in today's age, appearance is not just a sideshow, but an important part of campaign strategy. This is especially evident in the transformation of the appearance of Matt Gaetz, the Republican congressman from Florida, who caused a stir at the Republican National Convention thanks to his cosmetic intervention. Dr. Michael Salzhauer, aka Dr. Miami, made some notable observations about Gaetz's appearance. According to him, Gaetz looks good and has improved significantly, but he also pointed out some small details, such as Gaetz's eyebrows seeming too high, creating a feeling of surprise and strangeness. This clearly illustrates the importance of performing cosmetic procedures delicately and accurately, especially when it directly affects a politician's public image. These changes by Gaetz and those of many other politicians reflect an undeniable reality in modern politics. Appearance can be a decisive factor in the success or failure of an election campaign. Cosmetic interventions, even if only part of a politician's communication strategy, can have far-reaching effects, sometimes directly affecting voter evaluations and the ability to win. However, as in Gaetz's case, this intervention needs to be done carefully. Otherwise, it can easily become a discrediting factor and dilute the important political messages that politicians want to convey. But when it comes to cosmetic surgery and politics, an important question arises. Can politicians alter their appearance to be seen as dishonest to the public? There is a fine line between improving one's appearance to feel more confident and completely changing one's image to create a different character that does not reflect the politician's true self. Cosmetic surgery, such as Botox or a facelift, can give the person who undergoes it confidence. However, for a politician, excessive changes to their appearance can cause the public to question their honesty. Are these changes simply part of a personal strategy, or does they reflect inauthenticity and a false image to attract voters? Politicians, especially those with great influence, can be seen as unrealistic when they use cosmetic procedures to create an ideal image that is not related to the reality of life. Cosmetic surgery can be a powerful tool in a politician's image-building strategy. However, when this image becomes too artificial, there is a concern that it may mislead voters, making it impossible for them to distinguish between the real politician and the persona they have created through cosmetic procedures. Using cosmetic procedures as a tool to maintain or create perfection can undermine public trust. Political ethics experts have warned that if a politician focuses too much on changing their appearance instead of implementing policies that benefit society, they can lose credibility and undermine the trust of voters. It's undeniable that politicians need to project a trustworthy and approachable image, but there is a fine line between taking healthy care of your appearance and completely changing it to project an unrealistically perfect image. However, there is also the view that there is nothing wrong with beauty if done properly and does not damage public trust. A politician has the right to beautify himself to feel confident and ready to face the challenges of the job. The truth is, in a world increasingly dependent on image and social media, appearance is an indispensable part of building an effective political campaign. What about you? What do you think about this issue? Please share your thoughts in the comment section below. We would love to hear from you. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more interesting updates. Thank you, and see you in the next video.